Texas Republicans have rolled out a new congressional map they hope will flip 5 U.S. House seats and push the state's delegation from 25 Republicans to 30. Ambitious as it sounds, that outcome is far from guaranteed. Here's why. The map is a textbook example of partisan gerrymandering. It uses two familiar tactics, packing and cracking. In deep blue urban cores like Dallas, Houston, and Austin, Democratic voters are packed into a handful of overwhelmingly safe districts. Surrounding suburbs are then cracked apart, their remaining Democratic pockets diluted across sprawling, rural-anchored districts that lean heavily Republican. On paper, that arithmetic favors the GOP. In practice, several roadblocks could derail the plan.
Obstacle 1. Stubborn incumbents. 2 of the targeted seats belong to South Texas Democrats Henry Cuellar and Vicente Gonzalez. Both have deep roots, centrist reputations, and long histories of surviving tough races. Even in a district tilted right, a well-known incumbent can hang on, especially in low-turnout midterms where name recognition matters most. Obstacle 2. The Hispanic vote. Republicans are banking on the rightward shift among Latino voters that showed up in the 2024 presidential race. The map carves out several new majority Hispanic districts designed to ride that momentum. But 2026 will be a midterm without Donald Trump atop the ticket. If the GOP surge among Hispanic voters was candidate-specific or simply overhyped, those new districts could snap back toward Democrats.
Obstacle 3. Strategic restraint. Some redistricting experts say Republicans left a few Democratic strongholds slightly stronger than necessary, opting for cleaner lines over maximum partisan gain. That decision reduces legal risk, but also gives Democrats a realistic, if narrow, path to hold more seats than the map's creators intended. And that leads to Obstacle 4. The courts. Civil rights groups and Democrats argue the map illegally weakens the voting power of minority communities, violating the Voting Rights Act. Texas has seen at least one congressional map struck down in every decade since the act passed, and litigants are already gearing up for another round. Even if the state ultimately wins, lawsuits could delay the map, force tweaks, or compress campaign timelines, any of which muddies Republican plans for a clean 5-seat pickup. Timing adds yet another wrinkle. Redistricting usually happens just once a decade, right after the census. A mid-decade redraw is rare and controversial, and it risks sparking a national tit-for-tat. Democratic-led states might feel pressure to revisit their own maps, though many of them use independent commissions that can't be easily steered by party leaders. Put it all together, and the Texas plan looks less like a sure-thing land grab and more like a high-stakes gamble. The GOP has drawn a map engineered for a 5-seat gain, but veteran incumbents, uncertain voter trends, a not-quite maximal design, and almost inevitable court fights could shrink or even erase that margin. Bottom line, Republicans may have set the stage for a power play, but the final score won't be clear until voters and possibly judges have their say.